So I'm away on family business, but I'm still working for you guys. Working on a new system for you. I'm using the Hanky Ashy and the T-bars. I'm using a bluezbounce point, and I'm using an adxvma, and I'm using another one of my indicators down here, the blue MACD Bollinger Band crap, whatever it is.
Target filled.
Just got another one. Let's take one
Order
more scalp
filled.
here. I'm scalping below this yellow line pretty much, but I'm mostly,
Stop filled.
we got to stop there. I'm mostly using this adxvma. If I get an arrow above it or an arrow below it, I'll take it. Still playing around with what's best, but this looks pretty good. We would not take this one, but we would take this one, take this one, take this one, take this one. Would not take this one. We would take this one. We would take this one. We would take this one. Here we're kind of indecisive. We don't have nothing. We got this telling us that we should be taking shorts, but we're still waiting. And basically, what I'm doing is when I'm taking a trade, I'm just putting my stop in at the top of the candle that I'm in. Let's go back and look. Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. We wouldn't take that one. That one would have lost. Good trade. We wouldn't take that one. We wouldn't take that one. Good trade. We missed that one, but it was a good trade. Good trade. No trade. Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. No trade. Good trade. No trade. Maybe a loss this one. Loss. No trade. Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. No trade. No trade. No trade. We might have took that one. No trade. Good trade. No trade. Good trade. This probably would have been a loss. Let's go back and see what price is doing here real quick. All right. You see, I've done pretty good. I was up 4,000, but I took one loss just now. We'll see what happens. Looks like I'm going to go ahead and take a short. We're going back down. We're below the yellow line here. Oh, and we just got an arrow. See, so I'm putting my stop right here at the top of this bar.
Target filled.
Bam, there we go. We'll take another scalp real quick because we got some pretty good momentum going on here. We'll see. Let me move my stop to the top of this bar right here. And I just let it go. I mean, I'm not, that's where I like my stop so far. And I'll just leave it there. If I take a loss, I take a loss. No sense in having a huge stop. So right now I got a 20 stop. Take a 1-to-1, 20-20. Well, this is probably about a 22. Let's watch this and play out, see what happens. It looks like the run's over, but we'll see. We still got good momentum here. Well, we got a yellow line, so that's not good. Normally, if I get a yellow line like that, I just go ahead and get out of the trade. Oh, well, it stopped me out before. But these yellow lines tell you that there's indecision in the market, so. But that one loss just took away the win that we just had. So we'll jump back in since we get an arrow here. But you see, I wouldn't have lost that if I would have just not taken a trade. I took a trade on the arrow one, and then I took another trade because that one won. Uh, I'm just playing around. I'm trying to figure out what works and what don't work. But probably if we just stick to taking trades on these arrows. Because you see, every time we have this yellow line, we just got indecisive. See, we got wicks. Every time we get yellow, we get wicky. Not here, but here, wicky, 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 wick. So most of the time when there's this yellow line, there's indecision in the market. So that could tell you a couple of things. Either the market is going to bounce or it's time to change. But normally, if I'm in a trade and I see a yellow line starting to form, I go ahead and jump out of the trade. That's something you guys might want to think for your systems in the future here. So we're going to go ahead and take this. Even though we're below the adxvma, I'm just testing out the arrows for right now. Let me pull my stop down to here. There it goes. Come on, one more candle. I'd move my stop up to this bar. Oh, it was so close. It almost took me out there. It almost took me out.
Target filled.
There we go. All right, we're back up to our, made back that loss. We're breaking this yellow line here. I'm going to take another trade if we go ahead and close a dot above this. And if we break above this adxvma. And for those of you guys that don't know, back in 08, 09, I was on a group, on a team of guys, and we created this adxvma, the triple colored one. We might, you know what, we might have actually created the whole concept of the adxvma, and we also created the tricolor that you guys see in a lot of indicators. That's just some information from the old days, in case you guys didn't know that about me. Let's see what happens. I want to take one more scalp here so I can get the 5,000. This is all sim, but I'm not going to test a new system on a live market. If this one closes above this ADX, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and take this trade right here. Pull my stop down to the bottom of this bar. I took that because we're breaking this yellow line. Anytime we break this yellow line, usually we're pretty good for a candle or two, or three, or four. Let's see what happens here. Let's see, we already almost went up to take profit. There we go. There it's going now. There's plenty of momentum.
Target filled.
Bam. All right. 5,300. That'll be the end of the video, but I'm just showing you guys that I'm just not taking family time and doing nothing. I'm actually trying to figure out new stuff for you guys. So I'll see you guys back in a couple of days. I'm out of town. I'm not on my big computer. I'm on my laptop here. So anyways, we'll see you guys in a couple of days.